Ay, I like bitch, who is your mess? Ay, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ay, my bitch don't love me no more. Ay, she kick me out on life, bro. Ay, that bitch don't wanna be friends. Ay.
Yo, what's up guys, welcome to another video, and in today's video what I have for you guys is something really special to talk about. And before I get into the main topic of today's video, I just want to tell you guys the gameplay in the background that you guys are going to be seeing is my first game on Black Ops 4 Blackout mode, and it's a victory royale. It's the one that I've been holding back for these couple of videos. You guys are going to be seeing the same gameplay kind of cut out into a couple of bits because I don't really have a lot of nice games from Blackout. Obviously I was like kind of learning how to play the game, so I don't really have any nice gameplays from Blackout, and I still want to keep some, so this gameplay is kind of gonna be used over several videos. So if you guys want to see the continuation of this gameplay, then be sure to check out my future videos. I just had to do it this way because I don't have enough Blackout footage for when I'm making videos about Blackout. And another thing is there's going to be quite a few videos coming to the channel, and one of them is going to be a channel update. It's just going to be me talking about the channel, what I'm going to be uploading for the next few months until Black Ops comes out, and where the channel is kind of going, the upload schedule, everything is going to be discussed in that video. I was first planning to make a massive video of this 20-minute gameplay talking about every single topic just in this video, but in my opinion that's kind of too much. You lot probably wouldn't be able to sit for a 20-minute video of me just talking throughout the gameplay, so I just decided to cut the video into a couple of pieces. And in today's video what I will be telling you guys is, can Blackout actually kill Fortnite? This is going to be the first series of videos to come out. There's going to be around 3 or 4 videos to come out, and the videos are going to be coming out pretty frequently throughout the next few days. So moving on right into the video, the main topic is, can Blackout actually kill Fortnite? And there's a short and simple answer for this, and it's no. Blackout can't kill Fortnite. The only thing Blackout can actually kill is any other battle royale game out there if Treyarch actually puts the amount of work that's needed for it. For example, Blackout can kill PUBG on console and on PC if it's handled well, if it's done correctly to the satisfaction of PC players and console players. It can absolutely overtake PUBG with performance, gameplay, and any other kind of region. Another game it can take over is Battlefield, the battle royale mode. We haven't seen any gameplay or any information about that mode just yet, so I'm not going to give my opinion on that, but it can take over most of these games, I'm pretty sure about that. Although with Fortnite it's pretty different. There's no kind of barrier entry to step through to play the game. The game is completely free. You can download it on your phone, on the Switch, consoles, PC. You can pretty much play it everywhere. I'm sure the game is just going to come out on some random ass device like your Apple Watch or something which you can play, but the game is everywhere. It's free to play, it's free to download. The only monetization in that game is Save the World, the loot llamas that they have, and Battle Royale where you can buy skins, or rather V-Bucks, where you can buy skins, gliders, pickaxes and all of that. That's the only way it's kind of monetized. However, in Black Ops 4, in the Blackout mode, the barrier to entry is £40–50 unless you buy the higher editions of the game, and any microtransaction, whether it's going to be supply drops, skins, and any other ways to kind of monetize the game. So that's obviously going to drive quite a lot of people away from the game, just because they have to spend money on the game, and especially if it's new people that have never played Call of Duty and I don't know if people like that exist, then they're going to be hesitant about buying the game first of all, because it's going to be, wherever you live, it's going to be like around 40 to 60, whether it's like £40 or $60 or whatever. And people that haven't tried Blackout or Black Ops are not going to be buying the game for $60 or £40 because they don't know if they're gonna like the game, if you know what I mean. And that's a huge drive that Fortnite has. It's a free to play game. Of course, with a free to play model there comes many things inside the business. Like it's a really tough business model to kind of get around, because you know the company that publishes the game or makes the game or is overall in charge of the game, for example Epic Games with Fortnite, they have to maintain the servers, they have to pay for the servers, they have to pay for employees, they have to pay for pretty much everything they do to the game, and they don't have a steady income of people buying the game, if you know what I mean. Their only way of kind of keeping the game going is Save the World sales, which I don't think is much anyway in the first place, because I don't think many people from the Battle Royale community actually have Save the World. I know there's a lot of people playing Save the World, because no matter what time you go onto the game, there's going to be literally thousands and thousands of people playing. Like during the summer holidays, sometimes I would go and Save the World at like 2 in the morning and there would still be people playing the game. So the game is really popular, Save the World, but it's not a massive kind of income driver for Epic Games. The only way that kind of keeps Fortnite going all the time is the skins and the V-Bucks. All of that is kind of keeping Fortnite alive in a way. If skins stopped selling, Battle Royale or overall Fortnite would just disappear, because they wouldn't have a steady income to kind of host the servers, pay employees to put out new skins and all of that. So Fortnite would just pretty much disappear from the radar, just because they wouldn't be able to afford you know, the basic kind of things for the game. Whereas if you have a paid game, people keep on buying it. You know, the game stagnates over time. You know, it loses out on sales. Sales go down like month by month, but there's always someone buying the game, you know what I mean. If like, I'm going to be posting a video about Modern Warfare Remastered soon, and I went back to play that game, and there was so many times that I've seen people with level 1, level 5, level 10, and that kind of leads me to believe that these people have just bought the game recently, because you know, there's no way you would have bought the game like a year and a half ago and just wouldn't play it until now, you know what I mean. So game sales are kind of the steadier way of getting money for a company, but again, that's the barrier of entry that stops many people from actually getting onto the game, getting high player counts and all of that. So that's one of the biggest reasons why Blackout won't pass or overtake Fortnite. And now moving on to the second reason of this video. Okay, so the second topic of this video is going to be the frequent updates that Fortnite has and the events they host, all of that stuff. So first of all, let's start off with the weekly updates that Fortnite provides. We all know COD developers, at least if you played COD, if you're watching this video. If you've never played COD and you're watching this video, you're confused. You should probably at least try one of the games, because COD is absolutely amazing. It's one of the best selling games every single year. And yeah, so Fortnite has this kind of way of keeping people engaged throughout the seasons. They have different seasons. If you've never played Fortnite, they have different seasons. Like a season lasts like 90 days, I'm pretty sure, and in that season you get a battle pass which gives you skins, gliders, new challenges, new tiers. You just grind out the game to get some skins, to get some backpacks, gliders, pickaxes and all of that. And throughout the season there's going to be small updates every single week, adding in new guns, new equipment, new points of interest and stuff like that. And the reason why Fortnite can kind of keep up that momentum of updates every single week, which you haven't seen from any other developer out there, is because they're in beta. They're still in early access, and they don't have to get this special certificate from like Sony or Xbox to put updates through, if you know what I mean. If a big AAA developer releases a game fully, they have to get like a specific certification for them to update the game. They have to let Sony or Microsoft know beforehand, we want to release this update to COD on Thursday, and then like employees from Microsoft or from Sony are going to check the update, see if everything's like as it's meant to be, and then the update will be certified and then it will be released a while later. Whereas if a game is in beta or early access, they don't have to go through that certification and don't have to get the approval of Sony or Microsoft. That's why Epic Games can just pump out as many updates as they want. They can literally update the game every single day if they wanted to. They can add in new content. They don't have to worry about that certificate thing. That's probably the most important thing in having an early access game, because you can just put out as many updates and update the game as frequently as you want. Another thing is, you know, if you see a game that it's in early access or in beta stage, you aren't going to judge it as harshly as you would when a full game comes out, if you know what I mean. If Blackout was in beta recently, the past week, and obviously I told you guys before in my previous video, I don't want to judge the game just yet because it's going to change too much. And the same goes with a game such as Fortnite. People see that it's in early access or in beta stage, and they won't judge the game if there's any imperfections, if there's any bugs or something. People won't judge it as harshly. Another thing that is really important is the audience of the game. So I'm pretty sure you guys know that Blackout is kind of set out to be this game for people over 18, I would say. People that want something more realistic, something more violent, I guess, because you have like many different mechanics in this game, such as bullet drop, bullet speed, attachments, different kind of military weapons, and everything just comes into play and becomes Blackout, if you know what I mean. The game is just way more realistic, it's way more violent, and younger people, especially people that play Fortnite, or at least most people that play Fortnite, which is kids, because Fortnite is colorful, it has building, there's not a massive skill gap to kind of go through other than building. You can pretty much get a few kills even if you're a really bad player. You know, it's really satisfying to get a win in Fortnite. It's pretty easy to as well. There's also different mechanics in the game, like Bloom, which will just randomly spill out bullets everywhere even if you're straight on point on someone, and that would make someone harder to kill with a gun, if you know what I mean, from like longer distances. Obviously it doesn't really apply when you're talking about short distance fight, but when you're talking about a long distance fight, Bloom really affects you and really affects your gun. That, you know, it just makes someone harder to kill. Whereas in Black Ops, if you have perfect aim, if you know how to lead your shots, if you know how to use the gun, you will always hit your target every single time, no matter what. There's only recoil that you have to worry about, and that's pretty much the only thing that kind of comes into play that is pretty random. Although in Black Ops 4 you have more of like predictive recoil, and the gun just kicks up the same way every single time. It doesn't change, and yeah, it's just way more realistic. There's a barrier to entry, and it's harder than Fortnite kind of ever will be or was. And that's one of the main reasons, or a bunch of reasons, why Blackout won't ever kill or pass Fortnite, just because of these reasons. And I just noticed that this video is way longer than I wanted it to be. It's nearly 15 minutes long, so I'm just gonna end it off on this note. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe It means a lot. Thank you for all the support on the channel recently. We've hit over 500 views on my recent video about Blackout, and hopefully that hype kind of continues on the channel. We're nearing 1,000 subscribers, so if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, more videos coming to the channel. As always, it was Super Mikey signing out. Have a great day.
Illuminati, cause of my profit, pull up in poltergeist. You had a nigga that's popping, bitch, you got nothing, bitch, you ain't do it right. Traveling across the country, I been get money, so you get